So let's see what we have here. All right. So I went ahead and I think last time we left off, I had completed this keyboard side, having the sockets here, the diodes soldered in. Then when I hit off stream, I did the exact same thing on the other side. Same exact process, so not much is lost there. There really isn't too much more to do. Actually, there's a ton more, but it isn't that complicated. So what we're looking for is we're going to have to use tape to put down the buttons and the TRS jack. And then what else is that? Yeah. Put tape to fix them up there. Short the per micro. Yeah, this section. I don't know whether I have these headers available. We'll see. Yeah, when we try and get through that today, because I think it's going to be a little bit on the shorter side of things. So get those two done. All right. Let's do it on the original. It needs to be a little bit further up. It's like these two things. I want to make sure that everyone gets to see it. I don't know if everyone will. I guess I'll have to be, it has to be like a little bit off. Like this. Do we have any tape? Yes. We have this tape here. Yep. Oh. Camera's all off. Here. I swear they make things so hard to do this on Linux, to do any sort of streaming of any type. So, using this tape. Highly reflective, very good against heat. It does an okay job of adhering. There we go. Okay, and the these are the encoders. Oh, they're in here. There's one. I'll get the other one out. And the reset buttons, that's right. See? So everything's in a baggie like this, and I'm just trying to fish them out. I guess I could just dump out everything on board. Pick them up, because we're only going to be doing that one, and this one for the other side. Put everything back. And now here's the tedious part of having to put everything back in the baggie. I think as soon as I'm done with this keyboard build, I'll be doing maybe svelte kind of introductory coding, because I'm going to be doing a new front end for the app I built to interface with the back end. And I want to try and build it in a new piece of tech that I haven't used before, so I think it might be Svelte, which I haven't done yet because I've been in React world for so long. So that's something I'm looking forward to doing. Here we go. Alright, let's put these two away. Oh, this is on the reverse side as well, so I have it on the wrong side. If you can see these things, that's the wrong side of putting the switch on. It needs to be on the other side where there's nothing at the moment. See, there's nothing here. There's actually tape to let you know that, hey, this is the front side. And so the point is to have it here. But this is loose. It can, you can kind of move it around and it will, like, it's wiggling around. So that's what the tape is going to help with. And then the only way to know which end you're supposed to go is that you know the jack is going in that direction. So we're doing this. And that can pop off very easily as well. So what I usually do is try and put it here. I'm just going to do the TRRS jack first. Try and put it as close to that as possible. I'm going to take this out for now and just reuse the tape for that part. So this is going to move around, but won't be so bad. And then the actual part, so here are the legs right there. Let's see if I can point. So you can tell 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the legs. So what are we going to do? We're going to solder those legs. I'm going to go ahead and again use this tip just for high heat transfer, and this will be set to 260 degrees Celsius for anyone keeping track of what the temperatures are. That'll be fun if there's some way to set it and then somehow have that number be displayed on the stream itself. I'll look into it. That would be like kind of a voice command, because there's no way that I'm going to do an internet IoT on my soldering iron. So yeah, we're good. I think we're good, right? Looks fairly straight. Alright. So first things first, oh yeah, need to put the fan on. 260. Go ahead and tin it. Make sure the smoke is getting sucked in properly. Tin this side too. Sorry, the thing I was using to the sponge with water, it seems very dry actually. Yep. Alrighty, here we go. Quick solder job, I think. This will be nowhere near as tedious as putting on the diodes. So it was, you know, the hardest one. And then when you get smudges like that, just reheat them up. You want kind of this. You notice it was like a kind of a solid kind of ball there first, and then I put more heat, and then you see this like peak. That's what you want. You want like kind of a mountain. Come on. There you go. That doesn't look like it's enough. I'm gonna add a bit more, and I can really start to feel the heat on my hand as I'm using less and less. I have less and less. Whatchamacallit? Distance. Yeah. All right. Where is? Yes, perfect. I was looking for these. And what happens if you put solder on a spot like that? It's fine. It's not really making any sort of connection. There you go. And I have such a small amount, I'm just going to drop it. Pull out a much bigger length solder. Just double checking everything. Yeah, everything seems fine. I mean, I think I can go ahead and pick that up as like some visual training on what to do when you have solder in a place you don't want it to be. So usually what I do in order to make sure that I can pick it up more easily is I have the flux here. Like that. There's going to be probably a chance I'm going to be picking up the solder from the place that I like. Or not like, but the place I wanted to remain in. That's okay. We'll cross it. Cross the bridge when we get to it. I tend to want to increase to 280, just 20 more degrees. Right? Just get a little hotter and then go ahead and do the following. I think I picked up a lot of it. 1, 2, 3. I think that's fine. I think I did burn a lot of the flux there, and it does have a smell to it. But there you go. And all that heat, you know, it transfers rather well. That's why you get a tape like this. Maybe it's a little crooked, but that's fine. It's a little warm. And what I try and do is I try and like tape it as close to the edge as possible here. Up and over. Press it down. It's just supposed to help kind of stabilize it. It's not really meant to hold it in forever. Resetting the soldering iron to 260 now. Just because I know it doesn't need to be any hotter than it is. Come on. Alright. That's it for that. And again, I'll repeat the other sides later off stream, just because it's the same exact process. I think that's on there. Oh, and it's non-polarizing. It doesn't need, you don't need a specific orientation. This one you do. You want to face it out. It's like the one gotcha for that. Okay. What else do we have for next steps? Right, we need to solder, we need to short those on the top side. So what this is going to do is just going to indicate to the board itself that once you shorten those, that's meant to, it knows like where to send the signal for these four ports here. By shorting that, it like kind of diverts the signal here, and then it goes up. So you got to short those to let the board know which side is up. Very easy. And there are a lot of you know, dev boards that do this. Kind of like Adafruit boards and stuff will allow you to short certain things in order to indicate whether you want 5 volts or 3 volts. There you go. That's it. And then you would do the same thing on the other side, which again, we won't do today. We'll just focus on this one side for now. All right. And the yellow again is just a flux. I can clean that up with alcohol later. All right. So this part, I don't remember if I have enough of the headers I want to use, because I want to be able to use the headers in which I can remove the board without any issue later on. But it involves a bit more setting up, so to speak. So I'm looking through my junk drawer at the moment to see if I can find any of the headers that I want to use. So you have to forgive me for a bit as I go through my junk drawer to try and find things. But I am here, just looking through. Yeah, the headers and kind of slots I'm looking for are ones that allow you to, I don't know if they're proprietary or what have you, but they're meant to, they're built with the idea of kind of being able to quickly remove the microcontroller whenever you feel like it. It really doesn't take much effort at all to do it. See, I have a ton of these sort of like headers, but I don't want to use those. You get those with every board, you get that, but the idea is that when you get it with a board, the intention is like you're not going to remove it really. If you do, it's going to be a lot of extra work. So I'd rather do the extra work ahead of time and, you know, take the time now to make it so it's easy to put on and remove a microcontroller now, as opposed to like having issues later and then trying to remove it and then you have to desolder every single pin. Like you would have to do it. Let's see. Like if I were to solder like these headers and this is the microcontroller, you would have to desolder all of these 3, 6, 9, 12 on either side in order to take out this whole thing. So I'm trying to save myself some heartache and see if I have any remaining slots, sockets, or solder onto the board, and then when I need to remove it, I just pull it out much more easily. I wish I had a more like POV glasses to share all of my chunk that I have around, but perhaps in another iteration, in another setup, where I actually have space. That'll be fun to try and do at some point, someday. For now, I have to just hunt down for everything in this small filing cabinet I have. Yeah, I guess it's my fault for not having checked this before starting the stream. I just knew I really don't like streaming. I have to really kind of motivate myself to do it because I know it's important to have your quote-unquote garage door open to the world to see process. And I guess this is part of it too. This is part of the process, is showing all this, like the having to hunt down for things and kind of talk through what you're thinking about. And then knowing it's like, well, shoot, I don't have the thing I was looking for. What do I do next? Kind of deal. Should also be shown and shared. I'm finding all sorts of funny stuff actually as I'm rummaging through, like this. It is a banana circuit board that I received at MagFest 2019. So this looks like it can go in, slot into something, but I don't know quite what. You kind of get these when you spend more money on like the badge. You kind of go all out, so you can go there. It has two AA batteries, 2019 or 2020, sorry. Yeah, the one before the pandemic was really underway in the States, but this is fun because kind of turn it on here.
Joy does not simply happen to us. We have to choose gratitude.
Cool.
And keep choosing joy.
So I guess this way.
Every day.
Color shake, music. I guess this is mode button. Select. Well, I guess this turn up the volume. Let me see that. I'll turn down the music. Let's see what I get. Probably it's too low to actually hear. Yeah, so I'm just like pressing this button to get pressing this to change fits. Let's go for mode. Happens by pressing hold mode. Yep. Snake. How do you play joust? Watch your surroundings. Ah, I think this is the two-player. Oh man, you could play joust on this. I think it's meant to be like the joust game that you can play on the PlayStation Move. So on what's gallery? Yeah, I remember that. Great animations. Get funky. I can't help but think that they're like still animations that I haven't unlocked. Yeah, unlock and joust. So I need to beat those games. And I can't even play joust unless I have someone else play with me. So I have to find someone else that has this board to unlock it like truthfully. Okay, that's my junk drawer. That's in my junk drawer. It isn't junk though. It's very special memory. Okay. So this is annoying. I can't find any evidence that I still have any of those headers, and I know I bought a ton of them. The thing I'm looking for that I want to solder onto the microcontroller. So let me see if there's any way. Oh great, I don't even think I showed anything I was doing. Perfect. I don't think I showed any of that. Alright, let me do it again. Alright. I'll be quick this time. So this is in the junk drawer. You have a MagFest swag. And I love these things. So MagFest 2020, 2 AA batteries are required. You turn it on through here. Wait, yeah. There it is. You get gallery, color shake, music, which is what I was trying to play before. So if I hit mode, and then I think you change the chord you're in or the note by like moving around. So it's like there's the accelerometer, no, kind of a gyroscope on this, and you can change kind of, yeah, like those things. And then if you press and hold it, the speaker, they would like some things like that. So if you press and hold this, see, and then you get reset. Tetris, I think it's like Tetris, but you have to like move it around. Snake is snake. Joust, you play it like the PlayStation game with the PlayStation Move controller, so you need 2 people and you try and like knock each other out. Maze, sound on, gallery, and this is what I was looking at before. I think everyone did a great job with these animations. Super fun. And unfortunately, I cannot unlock some of these because I need to actually play the game. I mean, I can try and unlock them by cheating, but I'd rather not. Right. And then credits. So what's interesting about this is they have it open source. It's under like GitHub, and it's called the swag. And these connectors, I have no idea where they go. Oh, I'll tell you right here what all of them do. That's fun. Instructions here. Super fun. Anyways, from the junk drawer, I just wanted to share that with everybody. I'm ill prepared tonight. I think this is going to be an incredibly short stream because the next bit I guess I could just do this on the other side and then call it a night, because I'm trying to find the... Here, I'll share my desktop again. Honestly, I'm trying to look for these that are on the screen. I don't know where they are. I have like a whole kind of string of them and I'm trying to find them. And I'd rather solder with these because look, the person even on the instruction guide did it. It's because you can remove these super easily afterwards. Right. But yeah, I'm gonna just a little bit longer. I'm gonna try and not sweat it. Not sweat it. It's gonna be a very short stream, but whatever. Everyone's gonna have to just be cool about it. Cool. Looks like I've lost some parts. Oh, there they are. Glad I have this desk. 1, 2. Okay. I need a bigger desk. Not on this side. It's on this side. That way, that way. So let's do TRS again. Solder like this. In that direction. Get the tape. Tape it down. There will be some moving around, but I just hope it's okay-ish. This is what it'll look like from the bottom. And look how hard that is to like center it. I'm just not gonna sweat it. Because if I get too caught in the details there, I'll never get it done. Alright, soldering iron back at 260. Ah, come on. There it is. Cool. Easy peasy. I know people are gonna give me shit for being so stingy with my solder. Oop. That's just how I am now. There's like almost nothing left. There we go. Alright, that's done. I think that's it for today, just because I can't find the other pieces of equipment. I was ill-prepared to start streaming. Because again, I had to force myself to stream. Self-motivated. There you go. Everything seems pretty solid. Same thing with the other side here. Feel like I did a better job on this one. But whatever. There it is. Okay. I guess I'll leave it there for now. And I think this is really like the reality of it for me on how I work on these things. It's just like little by little. You know, I'm not gonna do a marathon run on trying to complete a keyboard all at once. It's just like not in my nature to work that way. Alright, turn this off. Leave everything as is for now. You can come back to it later. I don't see any chat messages, which is totally fine. Totally cool. This would be a good time, I guess, if anyone had any questions, but I don't think anyone will, which is totally cool. I'll try and maybe stream this a bit longer if I have everything ready sometime next week. Just because this weekend I know I will be busy. So I think until next time, I hope everyone's having a good evening, good day, good morning. Take care of each other and take care of yourself. Until next time.